Alrighty, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Prince Zodiac, and welcome back to another episode of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. In the last episode, we declined to take on the last two super challenge bosses in the Tower of Trials, the Endless Tower. I conceded to them because I just could not beat them. And then we went out and exploring, and we found Simon over here, and we played a little game of Simon Says, where he said die, and I died. Over and over and over again. So, yeah. Haven't improved much. And in today's episode, I'm going to challenge this motherfucker until he dies. Now, I have done a couple of practice rounds off screen, and I've got his phase 2 down to just about half health before he finally kills me. So I've made some progress, but I'm still struggling majorly. His attacks are very hard to parry. I have changed things up a bit, mostly in terms of just few Pictos. I gave Verso Roulette here, just because everybody has a 50% chance to deal either 50% or 200% of its damage. Thought that'd be useful on him. Mael and Minoko, I haven't really changed. God. I also gave Verso a few more Luminas, but I don't remember which ones. And, here, let me see. Because I gave him Breaking Counter, Revive Paradox, what else was it? Critical burn, breaking burn, just to do more break damage on burn targets, that kind of thing. Yeah, I was just kind of experimenting around. This is what I've gotten to so far. Not sure how much it'll help or hinder, but it'll do its thing. What I did forget to do was reorganize stat lines, because I kind of wanted to give Mael and Minoko some more survivability. But, yeah, it's fine. We're just going to roll with this for right now. Give it a few tries, and if that doesn't work, we'll reorganize Mael and Minoko's stats to give them more survivability, and then challenge them again. Skip this, because we already know how it goes. Alright, Simon. I am determined to beat you today. I don't care how many tries it takes me. I will kick your ass. There we go. Good catch. Bring it on. Yeah. Oh, I also forgot to mention the Luminas that I gave Verso mostly focused on giving him extra damage at very low health, just because he can't heal, and getting descended down to 1 health is something that most commonly seems to hit Verso, so I'm just going to take advantage of the damage boost for it. Anyways. Last chance it.
I can do it.
And then Gustav's homage. Do some good damage. Long combo. Damn. Yeah, you see, still 0 survivability.
You can't leave us yet.
Which, God. I guess just, there's what we do. Strong energy tent on Mael.
Violence.
Do this. Open you up. There we go.
I think I'll improvise.
Sending assault. Finish it off. There we go. Yeah. Now we continue. Ooh, Minoko leveled up. Nice. And we know this cutscene. Mostly skipping those because I'm very confident I'm not going to win. I'll save those cutscenes for on the turn where I think I'm going to win. Alright. First off, buff.
I think I'll improvise.
Assault. Long combo. God damn it. Ooh, got all of them but one.
Dance.
Oh, god damn it. I hate this attack. Yep. This is his worst attack by far for me. I've gotten a couple times where I've parried almost all of it,
Not
but
leaving you behind.
more often than not, I'm still parrying like none of it. Ah, I hate it so much.
Blades sharp.
Last chance.
Blades sharp. For Gustav.
Sweet taste of battle.
Yeah. Just right. Yeah. I don't know. Does Expose or Mark do more damage? Keep forgetting to compare that. I think Expose does, but
Careful now.
sort of when he was attacking. Ah, that's. I gotta remember, it's two fast ones. Oh, damn it. God, I can't even really commentate on his attacks while he's doing his shit. I gotta remain in the zone at all times. Okay, we'll revive with. Last chance it. Parlays.
Witness the flames.
Increases burn, because I need that.
Begins.
Revive.
Born once more.
Potion Void. Very good.
Ready to strike. No time to
This.
lose. Time to end this.
Angel's Eyes. Minoko his res.
On me.
Steals all shields. That's fine.
Ready to
Powerful
pound.
combo. There we go. I can counter some of them. Short combo.
I'd love a dance.
Oh yeah.
On gas.
No, do it to Verso. Verso's the one who gets advantage when you do that.
Last chance.
Chance me.
I can do it.
Very Stav's homage. Very good.
Minoko
Long combo. God damn it. Damn it!
Cut him down. I am filled with murderous rage. No time to lose.
Up again.
Time to bleed.
This.
Oh, wow.
That Master's Light. Yeah. Steal all shield. Fine. Care. Powerful combo. There we go.
I'd love a dance.
I don't know, why do you keep doing it to Minoko? Stop doing that to Minoko. Do it to someone else, you ass. Last chance. Saving my gradient charges for either Angel Eyes or the Smash attack. Gustav's Homage.
With the stuff.
Careful now.
Attacks at light speed. Oh god. God damn it.
Maximum damage.
Oh, thank goodness I had that prepped.
Merci.
A bit of violence, yes.
Enough. We're gonna do Wetmaster's Light once again. Hopefully survive. Enough for this to matter.
Watch out.
There's attacking. Damn. I got that second hit on the first attack. Remember that. Damn.
Watch out, Mael.
Why my L? All my practice ones, you focus that on Verso. Why are you doing it to everyone else now? It's such shit. Let's see.
Lost chance.
Chance.
I can do it.
Two. Gustav's Homage you.
With the stuff.
Okay. Long combo. Damn it. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Okay. First, I'm gonna do breakpoint. There we go.
Things are getting
Sick.
spicy.
And then, nope, wrong button. We're going to do Master's Delight. Good, good, good.
I think I'll improvise.
And then we're gonna do Live View.
Maximum damage.
And then we're gonna do Endbringer. Very good. Last chance.
The dance begins.
Style damage.
God on.
Steals our shields, that's fine.
Get ready.
Chroma and Minoko. Whatever, that's fine.
Parry it.
Expedition was what? What? Are you fucking kidding me?
Ready to evade.
Are you kidding me? That's what he does? He just remove. You know what? Because I've got my own CL nowhere near powerful enough to be able to handle that. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Well, I am not doing that shit. That is not for a good or fun time. That is such bullshit. Yeah. Oh god, I love this game. I don't love it enough to spend however long it's gonna take me to overcome that. That is just... That's not fun. Oh, I hate that. Well, guess we're done with Simon. God damn. Alright, God. What else is there to do then? Nothing much, really. I guess just... Yeah, there is one last thing we can do. Let's go check out that other ending. Let's... Let's go do something relaxing. Let's go kick Renoir's ass one more time, and then check out that other ending. After which, we can have a discussion about some of my thoughts on this game, because I have a lot of thoughts about this game, both good and some not as good, but yeah, you'll see when we're talking over the credits and stuff. So, suppose this is going to be the grand finale then. Man. I'm feeling a little dejected though. It's... Oh god. Let's head into Lumiere. This is the feel-good place. Alright, let's do Crooked Tower Walkway. And now, Renoir's boss fight. Let's have a good time. Let's just relax. Oh. Renoir's not here. Well. This is anticlimactic as all hell. This is not... This is turning into a disaster. God damn. Hello there. Was gone silent. Yes, yes, yes. Can I seriously just not fight Renoir again? Oh, man. Wow. This is one spectacular last episode, huh? Alright, give me one sec. Well, yeah, there's... You can't fight Renoir. God, this is turning into such a disaster.
Hang on tight.
Oh, man.
Hang on tight.
Well, I guess this is the end of the playthrough. God damn it. You know, I guess if I really wanted to, I could power level Lune and CL and then just do a bunch of other stuff, but I've been playing this game for so long, and seeing Renoir just fucking... Or no, Simon just excise my team just like that, that's just... That's demoralized me. That has taken me the wind out of my wings. So, this is where the game ends for us. Expedition 33, an incredible game made by an incredible team with, let's be honest, some pretty incredible content, both early, mid, late, and post-game. All these post-game challenges, I mean, for challenge runners, there's some pretty excellent boss fights, and honestly, I do feel like they're pretty awesome. It's just, that level of challenge isn't really my thing, and I say this as somebody who adores the Souls games and Elden Ring and all that stuff, but the level of challenge in those end game or those, you know, final challenge bosses specifically, that's just not for me. And I'm not in this just to complete games or whatever. I'm in this to have fun with my Let's Plays and to have fun with all the stuff that I'm doing here on this channel. So, and I feel like if I just, you know, try to push myself past the point of enjoyment and just to get this stuff done and end on some Pyrrhic victory, I feel like it won't really be my style, you know? Sure, you could also just say, you know, oh, you're lazy, or you just suck at the game. You're not doing the ultimate Mael multiple free shots instantly kill the boss builds, which I have seen, and those builds are insane, but I could do those builds, I guess, too, but again, well, that would involve looking shit up specifically for it, and not that that is cheating or whatever, but like, when I play games like these, I want to feel them out and do it all for myself, and if there's stuff that I just can't do, I don't really want to look up a guide for it. I'm just gonna admit, right then and there, that the game overcame me in that moment, and you know, it deserves to hold that victory over me. That's what I feel, anyways. I don't know. I have complex feelings about it. As for the rest of the game, though, the adventure we've gone on was pretty frickin' spectacular. The story was great, the characters were great, combat mechanics are great, just everything about this game is awesome. If I do have some critiques, though, about the story and stuff, it's that this game takes its more literal aspects, or well, I suppose, delves into its literal aspects a little too much. What I mean by that specifically is that, like, if you really think about it, the entire Desandre family is full of genocidal monsters. Except for Aline and Mael. Like, and Verso. But, like, Renoir and Clair, genocidal monsters. Because they want to destroy this world and everything in it. And the game has gone out of its way multiple times to emphasize that the entities of this world are like fully sentient and have lived their own lives, do their own things, and although they are just a part of this canvas and they aren't, you know, actual humans, they are, in every way that matters, real. And I mean, you guys know the ending that I chose, the ending where Mael is booted out of the canvas. The reason why I chose that ending was because I thought it fit thematically with what the game was trying to tell you. You know, because the center point theme of this game is grief. How it can affect you, how it can corrupt you, how it can destroy you. As it has the Desandre family. And so, the only thing that really makes sense thematically is to let this place go, to let Verso go. And the only way that seems to be possible is by destroying the canvas. As, you know, even though Mael said that she was going to come back, she told Renoir that she was just going to fix things and then come back. The moment he left, she said that was a lie, and that she was just going to stay here instead. And that forces us to kick her out and destroy the canvas so she can't come back. Which, again, I felt was thematically correct, but like, I don't know. It didn't feel right to me. First and foremost, Mael lying that she was going to leave, and instead saying that she was going to just stay here instead. I feel like that backtracked on some of her character just a little bit at the end there. I mean, I understand why. She wanted to stay here with all of her friends and her family and see Gustave and the others again and stay with Verso here and stuff, but I feel like that was just validating Renoir's fears, and I feel like it just reversed some of the growth Mael had at the end there. Not completely, but it was definitely a step back for her that I wish she didn't have. As for Verso and the choice he made, because I mean, Verso's depression and the, you know, the wanting to end his existence, part of it is because he's immortal, yes, and he's lived so long that at this point he's just tired and wants to die. But another part of it is, or at least I felt, that he's essentially the reason why Aline was destroying herself by staying in here. Because Verso knew about the real world, he knew about the real Verso, he knew about why Aline was here and why she created him. And he couldn't take being the reason behind someone's self-destruction. So when Mael, at the end, says that she's going to stay, she's essentially consigning herself to the same fate Aline was going to have, which is what I think pushes Verso into destroying the canvas. Because I think if Mael had simply decided to leave as she had promised to, I don't think Verso would have resorted to going as far as he did. Because he wouldn't have been the center point reason for someone's self-destruction anymore, and I feel like he could have gotten better, or at least not better, because, you know, the whole thing with depression, you don't really get better, you just kind of learn to handle it. But I feel like he would have been able to grasp it and find some peace in his life. But because of Mael's insistence to stay, he had to. And I don't know. I have a lot of complicated feelings about how that ending goes, just because as somebody who has dealt with depression and who knows people who has dealt with depression and who knows people who have lost people to, you know, the worst choice you could make, having Verso's, you know, suicide be the correct choice in that ending, I just can't agree with that. Of course, it also doesn't help that the piece of Verso's soul, like his actual soul, also wanted to stop. And that's another part that I feel like complicates the ending, just because the piece of Verso's soul, like, that's not like just a metaphorical thing, it's a literal, actual part of this world. It keeps this world going, and as you'll recall in that ending, when Verso asked if he was tired, it nodded. So that piece of Verso's soul was stuck here, and it also wanted to be free, which further complicates the ending, because, I mean, given all of that, if we're speaking just objectively, then Verso's reason for dying, and even the piece of actual Verso's soul being tired and wanting to leave, that is not enough to justify the end of all life in the canvas. Because that life is, again, in every way that matters, real. And so, if we're going strictly by, you know, real life morals, I feel like it's kind of like unacceptable to end this world for the sake of one family and one painted person and one soul fragment. That is not enough to justify the destruction of an entire world. And, you know, you could ask, you know, well, why didn't you choose the other ending? Wouldn't that mean that the ending you chose is the bad one and the other ending is the good one? You might think that, but that ending also comes paired with the fact that like, Verso still dies, kind of, with this whole last bit of him pleading that he doesn't want this life, which is... I don't know if I'll include footage of it here, but you can easily find it on the internet, but, like, I mean, it's kind of a painful ending for Verso, because he clearly doesn't want to keep going on, despite his insistence, and then at the end, it, like, shows Mael slowly coming apart, which, again, what's happening to her is exactly what was happening to Eileen. So, I don't know. I just have a lot of very complicated feelings about the ending of this game. This game is great throughout, but the ending is so mired in, like, gray, I guess you could say. And, you know, not every ending has to be clear-cut. Not every story has to end with, like, a good or bad decision. Sometimes shit is just complicated, and that's okay. But, like, I feel like the ending of this game is complicated for the wrong reasons. Because, again, it would be one thing if, you know, there was, like, nuances about whether or not what you chose was right or wrong, but, like, the fate of an entire world with real people, and that choice being left up to some very selfish individuals, let's be honest, because Verso's choice to destroy the world just so he could stop existing is incredibly selfish. And Mael's decision to stay here and completely reject the outside world is very selfish. Like, it's... And Eileen's decision. I mean, hell, Eileen's the reason why all of this started, because Eileen is the one who created Lumiere and all of the, you know, the Lumerians in this world. So all of their suffering is her fault as well, because she created real people in a world that was bound by childlike logic. Which is why they've never really fit into this world. And then you have Clair, who... Like, let's be honest. Clair painted over her painted self and used her as, like, the center point mechanism in a Nevron factory, which then would kill all the Lumierans they could find. And she did that specifically to weaken Eileen to help Renoir overcome her. And that... So, essentially, Clair also committed mass genocide. It's just... I don't know. I know I've already said this before. It's just... yeah. It'd be one thing if... Because I know a lot of this is mostly meant to be metaphorical, or like a greater analogy, again, towards how grief can destroy you and how you have to overcome it. But I feel like that metaphor and that analogy is kind of muddled simply because of just literally what's happening here. If it was more like this was a dream world and the entities in this way were definitively not real, then I feel like the analogy would go over smoother. Because, like, this is a world that continues to exist whether or not the people are here. like, if this was a dream, like a collective dream world, people can't live out full lives in a dream, but you really could live out a full life in here as one of the Lumierans. And that's like the major difference. It's the fact that this world is, in every way that matters, real. And that just, I don't know, I'm repeating myself. I've never been very good at just getting all my thoughts out at once, clean and concisely. But I think you all know what I'm saying at this point. Aside from all that, though, I still think this is an incredible game with some incredible artwork, an incredible story, and incredible characters. And I am very, very glad that I played this game. Even with my anticlimactic Let's Play ending. As for what's next, I don't know. I'm still kind of debating on what I'm going to play next. Although I do have one main candidate, but I'm also considering maybe a different option. It all depends. But I think this is where we're going to end the adventure. Thank you guys for joining me on this incredible journey. Leave a like and a comment down below. And share what your favorite part of this game was. I think Minoko. Everything to do with Minoko is my favorite part of this game. He's my favorite character. He's the best character in this entire game. I love him to death. This game is worth it for Minoko alone. Thank you guys for joining me on the journey so far. And I hope to see you next time. Peace out.